mentioned the terrain is really what is up in question here because firefighters can't access this fire, so they're really reliant on those supers. You saw a number of drops while you were speaking, and we want to head back down to Gigi Graciette. She's on the ground. What are you seeing now, Gigi? Is that plume just growing?
Well, the aerial assault is underway, as Rick has been mentioning. This is a terrain and wind-driven fire at this point, and it just continues to grow. We're monitoring multiple calls to law enforcement and fire departments from around Ventura County. Folks seeing this plume of smoke, unclear exactly where it is burning, so they're calling 911 to report it. Newberry Park, Camarillo, Ventura, everyone calling 911 to report this new loom up. And this is a firefight that is going to be fought from the air. Plenty of fresh fuel, lots of dry vegetation up there, and you can just see it is taking off, and that's what's fueling the fire and fanning those flames. Of course, the Santa Ana winds that we've been talking about all morning. This is exactly what firefighters were worried about. Now, they have issued an alert for the folks in Lake Sherwood area who have not evacuated just to be on standby. Boney Mountain, Carlisle Canyon. There are homes on the mountain here that we're seeing, and of course, they're doing their best trying to make sure the fire doesn't come over the ridge here to Hidden Valley, to this side of the mountain where the homes are. They've been doing check drops. Some people call it slurry. It is that pink fire retardant, trying to paint that pink line on the mountain, a line that they hope the fire will not cross, and that's what they're doing. They asked for 2 VLATs. VLATs are very large air tankers, and they've asked for those to come in.
Welcome back, everyone. Here to News and Now. Sky Fox footage for you in near LA, near Lake Sherwood, California, there of this fire that continues to rage on day 6 of the Woolsey fire, and we're getting some info from our sister station, Fox 11.
100 law enforcement, black and whites, undercover police cars zooming into the area. They are staging for possible evacuations. You don't know what this fire is going to do. We've seen it over and over again. The fire starting such a distance from here in Simi Valley near Rocketdyne. We saw it burn all the way down to the beach, and of course no one wants to see this continue to grow, but right now it has hit a pocket of fresh fuel, and the Woolsey fire has taken off once again. Please, if you live in this area, continue to monitor your law enforcement sources, Fox 11, for continued coverage here on Good Day LA of the Woolsey fire.
Not to mention the air quality is certainly going to become more and more poor as this continues to eat at all that fresh vegetation. As we look at those aerial shots as well, you know, we think about these winds, obviously fanning the flames. That's one concern. The other concern is the aircraft. Some of these heavy-duty aircraft that are doing these drops have to fly very low so they can be very precise when they aim. And so if the winds get really bad, unfortunately, they might just have to be grounded. And let's check things out in Thousand Oaks where Matt Johnson is. Matt, can you see these flames already from where you are?
I can't see flames, but we can see heavy smoke. It almost looks like a volcano eruption is how I would describe it if I was just going to, tell you a picture by words. Now, we can see that there's a lot of white smoke as well because we're seeing a lot of airdrops from air support, a lot of fixed-wing aircraft, and we've also seen some helicopters. That is the good news. Now, it seems to be very far away from a lot of the homes where we're standing next to, and but residents over here in the Thousand Oaks area are being told that with flare-ups like this, that it's always a good idea to be prepared in case you do need to evacuate. We're seeing lots of residents over here, a lot of longtime residents. Hi, what's your name?
Lorraine.
Lorraine, I noticed that you're in slippers right now, so you ran out. Why?
Back over there.
Yeah, talk to me about this.
Well, this is closer than the other ones have come, and I'm not happy.
Yeah, and talk to me about, have you really been able to sleep at night knowing that there has been this in your backyard?
Well, we've been evacuated for 3 days and came back a day and a half ago. So I'm worried this time because we were okay.
How are you preparing right now?
Stuff is still in my car. Never took it out.
And what kind of things did you bring with you?
Family photographs, documents, old tax records, things like that they always look for.
Medication?
Oh yeah, we have all the meds.
And then
Sorry. We have all the meds.
30 years.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Not this close.
And have you had to evacuate in past years?
No, we got the call at like 1 o'clock in the morning the other day. And no, we've never had anything like this.
Wow, 1 o'clock in the morning the other day.
Workmen at the house right now, so I'm really up here to tell them.
Talk to me about your neighborhood, this community.
So they knew 48 hours ahead of time that these people need to be away from this area.
And backs up to all the open space. So
They knew which way the fire was going to go.
in all the years we've been there, but we keep waiting. My back fence is wild.
You know, these roads, they are very windy, and there's a lot of cul-de-sacs, and could be difficult for first responders to go in there and save homes. That's why they want everyone to evacuate when they ask for it.
Well, they've got Westlake Boulevard stopped at Potrero, and I'm the last left before that, so I'm close enough that I'm watching this very closely.
Yeah. And you came up to here, and this is one of the highest vantage points?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, my son just called me from work. He said, you know, you've got something behind the house. And,
Where's your son work out? He must have seen it?
no, he heard about it. He's at Universal Studios right now. And so he heard about it from other residents down here and friends who said, whoa, is that behind your mom's house? And maybe it is.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us right now, and we're going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, it's just very unsettling and unnerving, certainly, to see the flames. It seems to be so far away, but boy, when those winds really kick up, like Maria and Rick Dickert have been saying, you know, the winds can really carry an ember several hundreds of feet, and so you just want to keep focus on it. Let's
Come in.
and get a better aerial shot of this as those crews just continue to make the water drops and, of course, the fast track on it.